Hello, hello, hello. This is Kenneth Reed, founder of Team Legacy. I just want to be the first to say congratulations on joining the team. We got some very exciting information for you. This is going to be your fast start guide. This is what you want to give to everyone that joins your team to put them on the right track. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, Team Legacy Fast Start Training, guys. Now, we got just a couple steps, just 5 simple steps, guys. If you follow these steps, you're going to have great success. The first step, you want to set up your Preco inside of your back office. You also want to watch the orientation video, and you want to complete your CTA training. Now, your website should look exactly like this. Okay, let's go ahead and log in. Going to go up here to log in. Going to put my information in to log in. Okay, so this is considered your back office. As you can see here at this time of this video, it's our convention. We're going to be in Vegas, so hopefully you got in time and you already got your bags packed. We're going to be at the Venetian 5-star hotel. We're going to have a lot of fun there. Now, what I told you about setting up Preco. Right now, Preco, when you first come in, you're gonna see it show up before you get here. But just in case you missed it for some reason, this is where you're gonna go. Okay, you go to My Business. And it's gonna take you up to some additional tabs, and over here you're gonna see Preco. Okay, click on the Preco tab, and of course, go ahead and get that set up. This is our line of communication, so when we send out information, it goes throughout the team. No one misses anything. So very, very important. That's the first thing you want to do. Now, the second thing you want to do, you want to scroll on over here to the right and click on training. Now, this is going to be an orientation where you can, she's going to walk you through your back office so you get familiar with the different buttons back here. So view that. I think it's like an hour, but very good information because you want to know everything that you have here. A lot of little tabs here that you see. So you definitely want to make sure you watch this video first. Okay, now the next thing you want to go over to your training tab for travel. Okay, the travel tab here. You're going to see here where you have access to your member-only trips and condos, and she'll go through that in the orientation. But the main thing I want to point out here, that thing here, CTA training, this is where you want to go. You want to click on your CTA trainings, and you're going to scroll down, okay, and you're going to see I've already taken my trainings. So each training, there's a little audio, and you listen to the audio. At the end, they're going to have a multiple choice test that you take, and then once you complete all your testing, you're going to click the certificate. You can email it in with a passport picture, and then you'll be able to get your Paycase credentials. Okay, so this is the training that you take. You're going to learn a lot there, and this is on the travel side. Okay, so you really understand the power that's in your hand right now. All right, now let's go back to our PowerPoint. Now, step 2, once you get done with all your orientation, complete your CTA training, now it's time to get busy if you want to build your business. You want to spread this thing out. The next thing is to make a list. This is so important, guys. I don't care, if you're family and friends. People say, well, I don't want to talk to my family and friends. Not here. Travel is just something that people love, so you want to make sure you write down all your family and friends. Because worst case scenario, they're going to come to you to be the go-to travel person. So you want to make a list. Now, when you're making your list, guys, you want to think about something. Think about you're starting this large corporation, which you do have here. Okay? Who would you make the CEOs? Who would you make the presidents? Who would you make the vice presidents? I see the problem I see a lot of people have, they what we call recruit down. They go for people that they know will listen to them. Well, you want to do the opposite. You want to go and find people that have a very large circle of influence, people with that Rolodex. And those are the people that what we call the chicken list, because you're afraid to call those folks. Those are the very people you need to put down on your list, because those are normally your entrepreneurs, the people that are used to having, being in business. And they will be more receptive to this information. Because, again, they're business owners and they understand business. So when you make that list of 50 people, don't be intimidated by going for someone that you may be a little intimidated by, go ahead and put their name down on the list, because again, travel is just it's a very versatile product where pretty much everybody wants to travel, would travel more if they had the time, or if they could afford it. And of course, with Paycation, we solve those two problems. Now, this is what you do. Once you make your list of 50, and two, guys, you always want to continue to keep making that list. If you need to go into your cell phone, you'll find thousands of people in some of you guys' cell phone. Go ahead and put their names down. When you make your list, always have you I'll keep a little notepad with me, where if I think of a name, I write it down and I make sure I put them on my list. Now, third step, you want to ask the magic question. Okay? Do you like to travel? Okay, when you ask that question, now you can be in general conversation. You can be talking about someone has nice shoes, or I like your hairstyle, and you just start talking. And in the middle of, midway through the conversation, you ask this magic question: Hey, do you like to travel? Guys, I have never gotten no. I always get yes. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's me or what, but I always get yes. You probably won't get too many no's if you do it just like the way I'm sharing it with you here. Just ask the magic question, do you like to travel, and wait for an answer. Okay, don't spill up on the person. You're just asking a simple question. Now, if they say yes, they do like to travel, well, tell them you've discovered a way to travel at wholesale as opposed to retail at rock bottom prices. And see, you hear that little excitement in my voice? Have a little excitement when you're sharing this, guys. You have something very powerful in your hands here. So you want to let them know. Now, once they, you ask that you let them know you have something at wholesale as opposed to retail at rock bottom prices. Would that be of interest to you? That's the question you ask. Would that be of interest to you? And you wait for an answer. If they say yes, they're probably going to say, well, how do you do something like that? Well, the next step is give them the teamlegacytool.com website and ask them for their email address to send them additional information. Okay, always get that contact information. Asking for a phone number may be a little intimidating. They may not want to give you their phone number, but everyone can give you their email address. So ask for the email address to send them additional information. Okay, that may be your website, where they can go and sign up. But this next step is very important. Ask what would be a good time and day to get back with you to get your thoughts on this powerful information. I know you're gonna love what you see. So you got to be excited about that. So when they see the excitement that you have about travel, hey, they may get a little excited, and that's gonna make them go ahead and take the action to see what you have to offer. Now, once you ask for that information, guys, what will be a good time and day that you can get back with them to kind of follow up with them to get their thoughts on it? Wait for an answer. And make sure you write down when they give you that time and day. Write that down where they're looking at you. Okay, that's why I said, get you a little notepad. You're in business now. Get your notepad. Always have it on you. So when you write that time and date down in front of them, they know that you're serious about what you do. Okay, and they're going to be expecting that call from you. And make sure whatever time and date they give you, you call them at that time. Okay. Now, once you give them the website, the teamlegacytool.com, make sure you let them know, watch all the videos, because if they watch all the videos, they're pretty much going to be ready to go. Okay. If they watch all the videos. So also stress, watch all the videos. Okay. Once they give you their information, say, great, I'll call you then. Now, what's our fourth step? After they have viewed the information, okay, let me say that again. After they have viewed the information, you want to set up a three-way call with your upline or someone who can answer the questions. Okay. Now, this is to close the deal. All right. Now, see, let me tell you why it's so important that you make sure they watch all the videos before you get that third party for that three-way call on the line. Because if you say, hey, such and such, this is my prospect, tell them about the business. Well, so you're asking that upline partner to take a 1 to a 10. Very hard to take a 1 to a 10, and that's a lot of work. Okay, so if they viewed the information by utilizing the tool, teamlegacytool.com, they've already been exposed. They probably won't have too many questions, and that third party, that upline partner, can come in and close a 8 and turn it into a 10. You see what I'm saying? So that because they've already been exposed to information, they may have one or two questions, but that's about it. But what that third party really does, it shows that prospect that it's just more than just you. Okay? Sometimes you got to take yourself out of the equation, especially with family members. Take yourself out of the equation, point to the two, then put somebody else on the line who has credibility. And I'm going to do inside the training website here, you're going to see I do a training on how to edify for that upline business partner. Okay, so whoever does the three-way calls with you. So you'll see that on the training site as well. Now, step number 5. All you got to do, guys, plug that new team member into the Team Legacy Fast Start system so they can just view what you just viewed. They can get it down packed. And this is all we do, guys. We plug and play. It's just that simple. No rocket science. All we got to do is get in front of numbers. And that's why it's so important to create that list, ask the magic question, use the three-way call, utilize the third party, and plug them into the system. And that's what we duplicate. So that's it for now on this training, guys. This is the Team Legacy Fast Start training. This is how we do it. This is how you're going to have great success in your business. Okay? Talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye.